Hi, I'm Candy Christman. Today's mini teaching and activation is for adults and their kids. If you found the topic of Satan difficult to navigate with your littles, this video will be really helpful for you to watch together. Using a metaphor of superheroes and villains, I'm going to illustrate who Satan is and how we are called to do battle with him without giving the devil too much attention. Following that, I'll walk you and your kids through an activation that will reveal your super strengths, gifts, and abilities.
Welcome to Life in the Spirit, Prophetic Insight and Christian Metaphors. I'm your host, Candy Christman.
Luke 10:17. When the 72 disciples returned, they joyfully reported to Jesus, "Lord, even the demons obey us when we use your name." "Yes," he told them, "I saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. Look, I have given you authority over all the power of the enemy, and you can walk among snakes and scorpions and crush them. Nothing will injure you. But don't rejoice because evil spirits obey you. Rejoice because your names are registered in heaven." A great metaphor for understanding the spiritual world of good versus evil is through superheroes. In every superhero story, there's always a villain with plans to bring trouble and destruction to the world, as well as a fearless hero, supernatural and unstoppable, who fights the good fight and always triumphs over the villain. 2 Samuel 10:12. Be strong, and let us fight bravely for our people and the cities of our God. The Lord will do what is good in his sight. We could use Batman and the Joker as a metaphor for Christians and the devil. A metaphor is something that represents something else. For example, when we take communion, we eat the bread and drink the wine, but it actually represents receiving what Jesus did for us on the cross. The bread represents his body, and the wine represents his blood. The Joker. He poses as a clown. Clowns are supposed to bring happiness, but the Joker brings anything but happiness. He's full of tricks, and he tricks unsuspecting people into the pleasure of sin, promising them that it will make them happy. But instead, it brings them grief, and after they fall victim to the sin, the devil accuses and shames them. And just like Satan, the Joker twists words and tells lies. He mocks heroes and laughs at them. But in the end, the joke's on him because villains never win. The Joker wants Batman to be completely focused and devoted to him. He wants Batman to view him as Gotham's greatest threat. In the same way, Satan wants the world to be devoted to sin. He wants people to worship and fear him. Batman is one of the world's smartest men and greatest fighters. His physical prowess, technical ingenuity, and tactical thinking make him incredibly dangerous to the enemy. I think if Batman had a life verse, it would be Romans 12:21. Don't let evil conquer you, but conquer evil by doing good. Some of Batman's character traits are courage, honesty, humility, a fighting spirit, a sense of responsibility, and leadership. Batman's character strength and brilliant mind were forged in a Batcave, which I think it's so interesting that it was in darkness that he learned to destroy darkness. By that I mean that when we go through hard times, it actually helps us grow, strengthen our character, and become closer to God. Batman has dedicated his life to an endless crusade, a war on all criminals. He serves as a protector over the city, using the symbol of a bat to strike fear into the hearts of the criminals. Batman even put his superhero logo on the moon, as if to say, "You have no authority in the night because I have been given all power and ability to protect the city and the people." You should never fear what's in the dark, because darkness can never overcome the light. It's the light that overcomes the darkness, and you are the light of the world. Matthew 5:14. And John 1:5, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. 1 John 4:4. But you belong to God, my dear children. You have already won victory over them, because the Spirit who lives in you is greater than he who lives in the world. I've got an exciting, fun activation for you to help you learn to hear God's voice. I think this would be a really great family activation that you could do together and discuss afterwards. So let's get started. Jesus, we welcome you into this creative space and ask that you would help us hear your voice. We use our newfound authority and silence every voice that's not yours. Close your eyes and step into the peace of God. Look for Jesus. When you see him, go to him and give him a big hug. Thank him for all the wonderful ways that he loves you and looks out for you. Ask him to show you what kind of superhero you are. Notice that he's clothed you in a new outfit. Look at yourself. Do you look like a superhero or something else? Is this outfit familiar to you? What shape, style, and color is it? Are there any tools, gadgets, or weapons in your hand? Ask Jesus what these things represent. Ask him what special abilities, gifts, and strengths he's given you. Ask Jesus what he wants you to do with your special gifts. Ask him if there's anything more that he wants you to know. Before you go, thank him for the wonderful way he has made you. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and tap the notification bell so that you never miss a prophetic post. If you'd like to experience more God encounters like this, visit my store and check out my other works. The link is in the description below. Until next time, I'm Candy Christman.